In a time before time, a world you'd only imagine was consumed by war. A war for power. A war to end all wars. A war that destroyed the world. A world that once existed in harmony but was torn in two. Two brothers, Matanui and Makuta, were given the honor of leading the race, the Matoran. But Makuta wanted more power than was his, and turned to the supernatural to aid his rise to overthrow his brother. Seeing the great danger our race was in, Matanui gathered as many Matoran as he could and brought them in secret to a remote island paradise, believing it was far beyond their reach Makuta's tyranny. But he was betrayed by one of the Matoran he brought over to save. Makuta came to the island, and a great battle was fought. Makuta rose victorious over Matanui, and soon began the great enslavement of our race. But when all seemed most dark, the 7 Toa heroes came from our own midst and challenged Makuta. Together they were able to overcome his power and free us, but all was not done. Over time, the Toa began to mysteriously disappear, soon to be dead until only one was left. Takua, the 7th Toa, fought against many odds and won many struggles, ending with the sacrificing his powers to become the leader of the Matoran in their hour of need. Even though Makuta was gone, all darkness had not yet been eliminated. It had only become stronger. Only time would tell just how much the Matoran were in danger of annihilation, unaware that they were living in a doomed land. A lost world.
Hahli, I was wondering if I would run into you here. You wouldn't happen to know what's going on, would you?
I'm afraid I don't, Matoro. All I know is that Takua has summoned the Inika to the Hall of Records for an urgent meeting. Well, I'm sure we will soon find out.
Well, it must be important.
Important? You have no idea what's important. Our new Taraga's got lots of problems heading his way, and, by extent, our way. You mark my words, trouble is evident.
How can it, Akmu?
Pookie!
You!
Surprised to see me? I'd be too if I were you, you little traitor.
You're not still sore about the little misunderstanding with the goalie balls, are
Those
you?
sports balls you were selling were laced with the Black Plague and you knew it. You're a dirty traitor, Akmu, and I wouldn't trust you as far as I could throw you. What are you doing in Sakura anyway?
Well, that's my business and not yours, Hookie.
Hookie, do you know why Takua has summoned us?
Mark my words.
Ah, shut up, Akmu.
What's his deal?
He's just an old warmonger.
Warmonger indeed, Hookie.
Yeah, come on, let's leave him to his assorted miseries.
No, Hookie. The miseries will be all yours once this is over. You mark my words.
And I'm telling you, Jaller, this is serious. It is a threat. Ah, last you're here. Now we can get started.
Get started on what?
Aye, indeed, Takua. What are we here for? I summoned you all here because I've realized the potential threat to our safety.
What is it?
It's the masks of power.
What about him?
You remember what the Rahkshi told us about the masks? They have supernatural and untapped powers. Powers no one, Matoran, Toa, or Turaga, could ever wield. Much has been revealed to me since I became a Turaga. I'm fearful that Makuta's existence is tied up into the Mask of Shadows.
How do you mean?
You know your history, Jaller. Makuta delved deep into the deepest kinds of black magic in his rise to power. We know nothing of this magic or how it works. All I know is that it's very real, and while the Masks of Shadows still exists, so does Makuta.
You don't look shocked at this news, Nuparu.
It was Nuparu who brought this to my attention, Hahli. He and I have been probing the masks for a week now. We've uncovered very little of their secrets or anything that is at all useful to us.
Remember how the Turaga feared that area was going to use the mask of power to recall Makuta from the dead? While that may not have been Erie's intent, the Turaga had grounds for their fears. Makuta's life is somehow tied to the Mask of Shadows, but it would take the power of all or most of the masks combined to bring him back. Still, it can happen, and it's very dangerous.
What do you propose we do?
At first I thought to destroy the Masks of Shadows, but it's too powerful. The magic's too strong. My thoughts then turned to destroying the other masks, but again, the magic's too strong. Even without the black magic, we can't do it.
The only solution we've reached thus far is to separate the masks. Without at least 6 of the masks together, one couldn't possibly harness enough power to resurrect Makuta.
And they can't resurrect him without the Mask of Shadows either. We'll put a guard around it, night and day.
As captain of the guard, I will take it upon myself to fulfill this task.
Good.
What about the other masks?
We start moving them out tomorrow.
Is your Toa mask going to be included in this?
Yes. My mask must be separated as well. Did you tell the Matoran about this? No. Or at least not yet. There's no immediate threat, and no need to worry the entire island if there's only a small chance it'll happen.
The stars are beautiful, aren't they?
Hmm?
The stars.
I'm only looking at one star in particular tonight.
Oh, the red one again?
It's back again. Makes me feel uncomfortable.
You're not superstitious, Jaller.
I don't know. All I know is that this infernal star always shows up in the sky whenever great struggles are about to happen. There's no relation to normal astronomical movements. It's a bad omen, Hahli.
Nonsense, Jaller. There's a pattern to the red star's orbits. Highly irregular, sure enough, but it comes into view about once every 5 years or so.
You know more about it?
It's part of a forgotten history, deceased past, lost knowledge.
Oh, how so?
In ancient days, the red star was once the sun of our universe, but it could not survive forever. The star's death was near, and the great leaders of old came to this galaxy, landing on this planet for our survival. But a survival from a dead sun was not the only thing the Matoran would need saving from.
Makuta.
Yes. You see, when the sun became a red giant star, it expanded as all stars do when they are about to die. Our planet would have been consumed by it. Only 2 of the great leaders managed to escape with a mere fraction of our race.
Well, that was a lifetime ago. Why is the red star still there?
I don't know, Jaller. Most of the ancient records are incomplete. Time has deteriorated them.
It's a shame. History's not meant to be forgotten.
Oh! You can't come in here without clearance from Captain Jaller. I am part of the team to move the Kanohi masks. Do you have a pass? Well, of course I have a pass. Pen him down! Pen him down! Who are you?
His name is Akmu. Matoro, Huki, and I saw him earlier in the streets.
What has been going on here? You're too late. The shadow has fallen.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean. The Makuta has returned once again.
We're here to interrogate prisoner 9091. You.
Me.
There's no time for levity, Akmu. This is very serious.
I did what I had to for my lord to be free.
What you did is cause the potential end of our world.
The end? Do you think it is as perverse as that? Makuta was the rightful leader of our kind, not Matanui.
Matanui was given the honor of protecting our kind. Makuta was abusing his power. Matanui did what needed doing to protect us.
It's more complicated than that.
We're not here to have you lecture on how much you love the Makuta, you worm. Tell us what you did last night and how we can stop it.
It cannot be stopped. The shadow has fallen. Without Toa, any who resist will be slain. You are the walking dead.
It's no use, Jaller. I've dealt with this son of a Borak before. He won't talk.
With all due respect, Jaller, I'd say it's too late to stop it.
What? You giving up hope already, Matoro?
Let him speak, Huki.
Well, Makuta's free. It's only a matter of time before he takes over again. We don't have the power to fight him.
Matoro's right. This is serious. We're vulnerable. And only the Toa have the power to defeat the Makuta.
Jaller, we have no Toa.
Not in this time, there is not.
Identify yourself, Matoran.
My name is Altair. I have a solution to your problem.
You have an idea.
Yes, it's the only chance we have left.
Pardon my asking, but how do you know it's the only chance?
Do you know who I am?
You're Altair. We just established that.
But who am I?
Okay, fine. I don't know.
I'm the last of my kind, I'm afraid.
And what kind is that?
I am a Matoran who was given magical powers. There were once many of us, but now there's only myself and Akmu.
Akmu? He's got magical powers?
How else would you explain he was able to bring Makuta back to power through the Mask of Time, through the Mask of Shadows?
So you have an idea they can stop Makuta?
I do, but we must take the Great Mask to the fallen Toa to the Kaine Nui. I will explain along the way.
The shield of Chiraga Laikan, first Toa of Matanui. It's been said that he was one of the most powerful Toa that ever lived, and the most heroic. He gave his life centuries ago to save our race from the Makuta. It's said that the shield can be split in two, creating two blades so deadly that only a skilled Toa can wield it.
Takua, I need to talk to you. I don't like this. It just doesn't feel right. We don't know what might happen, and Altair, he's not the most...
I understand your concerns, Jaller. Believe me, I feel them too.
If we don't try, Matanui will fall. And I will not have that happen while I'm a Turaga. Not while I'm still alive.
What is your name again?
Nuparu.
You're from Hanukoro. You do engineering and stuff like that, right?
I'm chief engineer.
Good. So you can set up the servers the way I need them.
Well, how is that?
Put the mask of the 6 fallen toe on the left, Suva, and then the mask of the toe on Metro on the right, Suva. Make sure they're close enough for contact.
Contact?
Let me finish. On the top of the Suva is a fallen toe's mask, and I placed a Vahi on the 7th slot, raised up above the others.
Wait a minute, what's a Vahi?
Yes. There's a Vahi, the mask of time.
I've never seen a Kanohi like that before.
And you never will see anyone like it again. There's only one in existence, and this is it. It's not your typical Toa's great Kanohi mask of power. This is a legendary Kanohi. Your former Turaga Fakama forged it ages ago. And
wait, Fakama forged this mask?
Oh yes, Fakama was the best of the best when it came to Kanohi making. It was an ancient art that has long since been lost. The Vahi was made to be the turning point of the Great War, and it was, but not the way Matanui intended it. Makuta saw much more potential in it for power, and when Fakama became Toa, he lost it. Threw it into the sea, never to be seen again for years.
But it was found.
Obviously. I'm going back up to the top to gaze through my telescope. Get the Subas ready, Engineer Nuparu.
There's something not adding up here, Takua. We've seen that mask before. That was the mask
that Pohatu wore while he was possessed by Eri, I know. Kongu must not recognize it. He was there.
Can you blame him? It's been 2 years now. We all want to forget about that whole ordeal. Pohatu was one of our best Toa, and he killed at least 3 of the other Toa while he was possessed. None of us want to think of Pohatu as a murderer.
I know, and before that...
Before what?
I knew that mask existed before then. Tahu had it. I don't know where from, but he had it. That's what stopped the Borak Call in the first Makuta War. What happened to it after that, I don't know, but... something's missing. There's a chunk of the story that's missing.
There's one more thing I don't like. How did the Mask of Time come into Akmu's possession?
And before then, how did it end up in Eri's hands?
You don't think Akmu had his hand in all that, do you? With Eri's and Brander's plans?
I wish I knew, Jaller.
Even through the sun's light, I can see the red star.
Is that significant?
No, not really.
Everything is set up as you instructed.
Very good. Akmu used the unknown powers of the Mask of Power, harvested through the Mask of Time to create a time warp in the time continuum. Through that warp, time was bent, and Makuta was managed to return to life. If this isn't fixed soon, the time continuum will collapse upon itself and the world will end as we know it.
I didn't understand a word he just said.
Was that serious?
What are you proposing we do?
There's only one thing we can do. We must use the Mask of Time combined with the Mask of Power to bend time again and bring the fallen Toa back into our time frame.
Is that possible?
Makuta just returned spontaneously now, did he?
Takua, what if this doesn't work?
It has to. It's all we have left, Matoro.
Ton of surprises are good to me.
You're welcome.
Where are we? Gali? Lewa? Tahu? We're all alive?
You!
Onua?
I'll kill you!
What?
Because
Because you killed me!
Brother, no!
Pohatu killed me too, and Gali as well.
And Tahu, you killed me. Didn't see this one coming.
Hold it! Stop!
You!
Takua?
Look, you all need to listen to me right now.
Why should we listen to you? You deserted us. You turned your back on us once all was said and done. What are you doing now as a Turaga? You don't deserve...
Wait, Takua's a Turaga?
You've all been summoned here through some kind of time warping because we have a major problem. Makuta's returned, and you're the only ones who can stop him.
Makuta.
How is this possible?
Listen, and I'll tell you. And that's how it happened.
That is bad news indeed.
Only Toa have enough power to fight and overthrow Makuta. It's what we did before, but now we need to do it again. Make sure we finish the job.
I hate to say this, Takua, but we still have a major problem. The only way we defeated Makuta before was together. All 7 of us.
I thought that too. With you as a Turaga, there's no guarantee that we can do this.
But we must try. Brothers, the alternative is unthinkable. We must work together and find a way to...
Whoa, I ain't working with Pohatu no more.
Onua.
You killed me.
Onua. He killed me too. But we must put what happened in the past back where it belongs. In the past. Only together do we have a fighting chance. I am more than willing to give Pohatu another chance.
I'm not.
Onua, quit being such a hardhead.
Why don't you stop being such a hothead, Tahu? I ain't working with you either. You're a murderer, same as Pohatu.
Shut up, Onua.
I will not. I will not have anything to do with any of you ever again.
Kopaka, help us out. Say something.
I work alone.
No, that is the first sensible idea I've heard all day.
You know what? I don't have time for this. I don't need any of you.
Tahu, come back here.
Tahu!
This is not good.
You said it.
Kopaka? Son of a Borak.
This is just insane. I'm out of here too.
No, you don't.
You aren't stopping me, Gali.
No, we're stopping you.
Think, Onua. It's our duty to defend the Matoran. It's our purpose. They are in extreme danger, and you are turning your back on them.
Oh, all right, I'll stay. But don't expect me to be happy about it.
You must see reason, brother.
Don't push it. Stop calling me brother. You're no longer my brother.
Well, what do we do now? We have to get them all back together. We need to find Tahu and Kopaka.
I say we split up and look for him.
Good idea. Onua, Jaller, Matoro, you 3 look for Tahu. Huki, Hahli, you go with Gali and Lewa to find Kopaka. Nuparu, Kongu, Pohatu, I want you to remain here in case Tahu or Kopaka come back. I must go back to Takoro and inform everybody of what's happening.
Hey, be careful, okay?
Don't worry, Jaller. I'll be fine.
Where do you think Tahu will have gone?
I fought alongside Tahu in the first Makuta War. He's strong, brave, but incredibly headstrong. Hardly ever thinks ahead before running into a fight. His only love is for his homeland.
You think he's gone back to Takoro?
That's my best guess. He'll probably be going by the old paths, not the new ones that were erected after he died.
Yeah, the old paths take twice as long to get there.
Why don't we just use the new road and get to Takoro before he does? We could be there waiting for him.
We don't even know for sure if that's where he's going.
Well, we need to follow his trail to make sure that...
Did you hear that? I know that sound.
What is it?
It's heading back the way we came.
What is?
I'm gonna check this out. You hear anything else? Be ready.
Ready to what?
Ready to run.
You think Lewa was right? You think we'll be able to defeat Makuta without Takua's Atella?
The odds are slightly less in our favor. One thing's for sure, though. We won't have a chance unless we get Tahu and Kopaka back. Look! What is it?
Look at this trail here. Look familiar?
Matanui.
Is that what I think it is?
No mistaking it. Rahkshi.
Rahkshi.
What's a Rahkshi?
Your worst nightmare.
Worse than the Makuta?
Okay, I take that back. Second worst nightmare.
There were only 6 last time. We killed them all. Now the Makuta's back. He must have made more.
That's really not good.
No. The real question is how many Rahkshi are there this time?
The tracks are leading right to Gakoro.
What should we do? It's Toa's duty to protect the Matoran. We must warn the village.
About Tahu and Kopaka?
If they saw the Rahkshi's trail, they would surely follow it.
Place your hope in the field. Must surrender to me. All shall be spared. Refuse knowing you were the one who made it so.
No!
So unwise.
Do you remember me, Takua?
Well, of course I do. You helped us yesterday bring the Toa back.
But do you remember me?
What do you mean?
You and me, we are different, Takua. You have to know that.
I guess so.
Haven't you ever wondered why you were the only Toa in history who could go back from being Toa into being a Matoran? Hasn't it ever crossed your mind that you're not normal?
Look, are you gonna tell me or not?
Think back, Takua. Think back as far as you can.
I can't. Furthest back I can remember was at the beginning of the Makuta War. I woke up on the beach outside Takoro and couldn't remember a thing. Chiragavakama told me I had been struck by lightning and fallen off a cliff. That's why I lost my memory.
But who were you before then, don't you know?
And you do?
Most things are coming our way, Takua. What you know may be the key of our survival, but you have to remember it.
What am I supposed to remember?
That you're not normal.
What does this have to do with anything now?
Everything.
I don't understand. Where is it? Gakoro was here, wasn't it?
It was.
But where'd it go? The city could have just disappeared.
It didn't disappear. It sank.
What?
It's the only explanation.
What happened to all the Matoran? Yeah, Matoran can't drown, can they?
I wish that were true, but it's not.
Wait.
Lewa!
Hahli, look!
Nice move, sister.
You're welcome.
Now what?
We find the other Toa.
What about the city?
There's no more we can do. We have avenged its destruction.
What about the lives of the Matoran who lived in it?
They shall be avenged when Makuta is dead.
So, Nuparu, what exactly is this thing?
That's the monument we built to honor the warriors who gave their lives in the First Makuta War.
This is an interesting place to build it, on a moving platform that was designed for defense.
Tahu felt that we had no more enemies, no further threats. They thought building this monument on the defense platform would be a good way of putting the past behind us.
I don't mean to sound like a pessimist, but I've got a feeling that we're never really going to live in a time of peace.
I'm starting to feel that myself. Kongu, are you just gonna sit there all day, or are you gonna do anything useful?
Well, what else do we have to do? Takua told us to stay here in case the other Toa came back. So far none of them have, so I'm just sitting here until they do.
Kongu's right, Nuparu. All we can do at this point is wait.
I wonder if they'll come back.
Well, Gali is pretty good at persuasion. She'll be able to get him back.
Guys, look!
Onua, you're back!
Yeah, but not because I want to be back.
I knew you'd see reason.
This doesn't mean I've forgiven you for killing me.
We've been over this, brother. I didn't have any control of myself when it happened.
And I'm supposed to believe that?
Gali and Lewa both did. Why do you have such a hard time believing me?
I don't like where this is heading. Well, when you get killed by your own brother, it's hard to ever trust him again. You're a traitor, Pohatu. I would rather face 1,000 Rahkshi beasts alone than fight alongside you again.
Is that what you really think, Onua?
Yeah, it is. Lewa and Gali would be thinking that too if they were honest.
I don't believe that.
You're crazy.
No, you're the one who's lost what little mind you had to begin with.
Bring it on, fool!
We're gonna kill each other.
What can we do about it?
You ain't gonna cause any more trouble for me.
Onua, I was possessed. I had no control of myself.
You shouldn't have let yourself be influenced in the first place. You were always weak, Pohatu.
You're blinded by a mistake I made.
A mistake? You're calling murder a mistake, you son of a bull rock?
That does it. You're asking for it.
Who do you think will win?
I'll tell you what, it's Nuparu.
You think that's gonna stop me?
I'm not trying to stop you. I'm trying to get it through your thick skull that I never meant to kill you. Now, Gali!
I should have known it would come to this. You two have been behaving like small children fighting over a cookie.
Onua started it.
You further prove my point.
Hell, there's nothing you can say that'll make me forgive that traitor, Gali.
What happened in the past has happened, Onua. You can't change it. It's time to put the past behind us. The future of our world depends on us staying together. Only when we are united, we are strong. We are weak when we are divided. The Makuta uses our dysfunctionality against us. He wants to divide us because he knows we cannot defeat him unless we remain a team. Lewa, we need to find Tahu and Kopaka. You take Pohatu with you and I'll take Onua. Return here if you find one of them.
You heard Gali. We need to find Tahu and Kopaka. We don't have time for any side trips.
The Koro is only a little ways out of our way. With these Rahkshi on the loose, you can't just stand by and not warn them.
It's not our mission, Lewa.
Brother, it's a Toa's duty to protect the Matoran from danger. We can't just abandon them now.
Look, the only way to stop this is to kill the Makuta. But we can't do that unless we get all the Toa back together. You're letting your passion for your home get to you.
What if we were passing by Coral? Wouldn't you want to stop and warn your village?
Okay, fine. But let's make it quick. We don't have a luxury for time.
I don't believe this. We're almost to Takua and there's no sign of Tahu.
Maybe he didn't go this way at all.
I don't know where else he would have gone though. It just doesn't make sense. Did you hear that?
What was it?
I don't know, but whatever it is, I bet it was the same thing that Onua left us to warn the others about.
It's heading towards the city. No.
What could have done this?
The same thing that did it last time.
What?
They're back?
I'll bet widgets on it.
This is total devastation. No signs of any survivors.
Jaller, Tahu, over here. What is it?
That's what I was afraid of. Rahkshi.
Is it dead?
Yes, but what could have killed it? Matoran stand no chance against them. Only Toa are powerful enough to slay a Rahkshi.
Could one of the other Toa have gotten here before us?
Unlikely.
Oh. No. Takua. Takua?
That's not Takua.
And what is it?
When I give you the word, run for your lives. There's nothing you can do.
But Tahu.
No buts, Captain Jaller. Matoran can't fight Rahkshi. Now! Devils.
Take a good look, Tahu. Look at all this destruction around you. Where do you think this ends? This is what will happen to every village. All the Matoran will be in danger. If you and the rest of the Toa don't work together and stop this, Matanui will be destroyed.
I know. We're going back.
Not far now.
Good. We don't want to waste any more time than we need.
We're not wasting time. Wait. What is that? Shh. What in Matanui's name? The Call of the Forest. It's a Matoran thing.
Oh, thank goodness. I feared you were one of them.
What's your name, Matoran?
Welcome.
Wait, what do you mean, one of them?
Oh, strange things. Terrifying things. Things that destroy.
Listen, you must go back to Likoro and warn them. Take them to shelter and...
Likoro? But Toa... The city is destroyed.
We're too late.
Are there any survivors?
Those who have survived have fled into the woods. I got separated before I was on...
No! Not again!
No, it's one of them. No, they're back. They came back.
Darn it, Lewa! I told you this would happen. Lewa?
I was too late. I couldn't save the Matoran in my city. I have failed. Ga Koro is destroyed. Now Le Koro. We are failing in our duty to protect them.
Now do you see what I mean? Makuta's Rahkshi will only destroy all the cities and villages. The more we delay from finding our brothers, the more time Makuta has to wreak havoc.
Everything I said has been true. From Makuta's return, to the rise of the Rahkshi, even to your own history, my friend. The races of Matoran you know are only 6 of the thousands of races that populated the homeworld. Yet Matoran was special. So were the Terra Matoran, unfortunately. They possess magic like the Toa, though not quite as powerful. The Matoran sided with Matanui, but the Terra Matoran were all sympathetic with Makuta. When Matanui evacuated the Matoran from the homeland, he could only take a fraction of them with him. He was intending to go back and save the rest, but that's when Makuta killed him. Only 3 Matoran were brought over, and 1 Terra Matoran. I'm one of those Matoran. Akmu was one of those Terra Matoran. Disguised as a Matoran, he has lied in waiting for years, waiting for the proper time to help the aid of the return of his master.
What of the other 2 Matoran?
I was also Atari, my brother. He died many years ago in the first Makuta War.
And the other?
You still don't remember anything, do you? You were different. You were different from the other Matoran, Takua. You were never a Matoran.
I was an Matoran?
There had never been any Matoran Toa before, Takua. That's the reason you were twice as powerful as your brothers. That's why you could change from Turaga back into Toa. Now the 7 must reunite once again.
What of the other Toa? Will they fight?
They must. Otherwise our cause is lost. Matanui's death will have been in vain, and we're fighting to save a lost world.
This path leads nowhere, Gali.
You know Kopaka, Onua. He likes solitude. He'll most likely be in the middle of nowhere.
He would have gone to Kokoro, Gali. He doesn't know any other place to go anymore. This land has changed since your death. Since his, too.
But he doesn't know that.
Yeah, but...
I have been tracking him for 5 hours now.
Kopaka.
Thanks, but that ice won't keep him for long.
No, it won't. That makes 2 of them then.
2 of them?
I go back to my village.
find it in ruin. Blue Rahkshi is running about, eating the dead. I fight, I win.
But there may be more of these creatures out there. We must find the others and return to the Great Temple. It's our best chance of defeating them and saving the lives of countless more villagers.
Lead the way.
Have we all agreed to put the past behind us yet? Need I remind you?
We don't need reminding, Gali. We work together or we die.
This is our purpose. Remember the three virtues of the Toa. Unity, duty, and destiny. It is our only duty and destiny to stand united and protect the Matoran from danger. Brothers, sister, that time is now more than ever before. 3 villages have already been destroyed, and the Makuta will stop at nothing to ensure that we don't succeed in stopping him.
Are you saying what I'm saying?
I don't believe it.
I think you're missing someone.
Yeah, someone important.
Who?
Son of a bullrog. The odds have shifted in our favor.
Huh. And how is it that you turned back to Toa?
We haven't got much time. The Rahkshi are coming our way. Lots of them.
How many is lots?
Guessing at least 15. That's more than enough to cause enough damage. This is where we must make our stand.
You're alive. Takua was in ruins. I thought you were dead for sure.
Well, not today, Jaller. But this is far from over.
What do we do to defend?
Rahkshi are too strong for Matoran. You must...
No, Matoran have that ability to defeat them.
Head on?
By other means.
Wait, you want us to bring the monument down?
Exactly, Nuparu. Tahu, if I'm guessing right, Makuta himself will be on us before the night's over.
Are you sure?
No. But I can feel it.
This is it. You heard Takua. We must fight to save our world. There will be victory, or there will be defeat. We win, or we lose. We stand together, or we die together. No one can promise us victory, but neither can anyone promise us defeat. This is the end. We all must ask ourselves, are we ready?
Brothers! Sister! Matoran! This is it!
We will defend the temple from the outer rims. Jaller, you lead the Matoran and place them where you think is their strongest defense points.
Yes, sir! Alright, everybody, let's meet over at the pillars. We gotta plan this.
Do you think we'll win?
I'm ready for any Rahkshi that comes my way.
It's not the Rahkshi that have me worried.
Gali's right. Makuta's power has grown since our last encounter. The key to Makuta's defeat is to destroy the Mask of Shadows. Only with its destruction can Makuta's death be sealed.
That's not gonna be easy.
Since when has any of our fights ever been easy?
Don't let your confidence get the better of you, brother.
Don't worry, I've learned from the past.
About time.
No kidding.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna split up into 3 groups of 2. That way every Matoran has a partner to help them. These groups will be strategically placed around the temple to ensure that every entrance is covered. We probably won't be able to keep all the Rahkshi out, but we sure as hell can stop some of them. We've been through a lot of battles before, but this will be our toughest yet. It's down to us to help the Toa any way we can, even with our lives if we have to. So be ready. Be prepared. And above all, fight to the bitter end. For your homes, for your loved ones, for Matanui himself. Let's do this. Uki, Matoro, you two take the upper deck above the monument. Be ready to activate the old platform controls and bring the monument down when I give the signal.
Yes, sir.
Kongu, Nuparu, you two find a way to bring some of those pillars down. Leave it to me. I'll bring them down.
How?
I'm a mining engineer. I calculate blasts and bringing down structures for a career. Good. Hahli, you and I are going up to the watchtower. We're going to keep our eyes peeled for when the Rahkshi arrive.
What will happen when they get here?
We'll see where help is needed and we'll make sure it gets there.
Gotcha.
The head and neck are the weak points on the Rahkshi.
Be aware that the larger ones without spines are more dangerous than the ones that have them. More powerful.
No Rahkshi is any match for 7 Toa.
But 15 Rahkshi at once? That's not gonna be easy.
Rahkshi don't attack in groups more than 3. That gives us an advantage.
But if 5 groups of 3 attack from different angles, it's gonna end badly.
You make a point. But the current plan's the best chance we have.
Assume your positions. Be ready.
Jaller.
I see them. They can see them too.
Steady, Tahu. Be ready to take them. Hothead.
Doing good so far.
It's not over yet, though.
Far from it.
I shout about this.
I'm positive.
Well, it better work.
Don't worry, Kongu. It'll work. Plan B, Kongu.
What's plan B?
It's called running for our lives!
Just like the old days. It is indeed.
Oh, not good.
What?
The Rahkshi are heading straight for Huki and Matoro.
What should we do?
You stay here, I'm going down to warn them.
Yeah! Who says Matoran can't fight Rahkshi now?
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Well done, brother.
You too, brother.
Jaller, no! No!
You're the Matoran's only hope. You're the Matoran's only hope.
So are powerless to defeat Makuta without you.
No, it's gonna be okay. Stay with me, Jaller. It's gonna be okay, Jaller.
I'm glad
To have served with you. Glad to have served with you, my friend.
Jaller, no. No, Jaller, no. No. Jaller.
He lived his life well, Takua.
Are the Rahkshi all dead?
There aren't any more.
This is far from over.
I know that voice. I'm not afraid of you. None of us are.
Even my shadows can hide in your fear.
There are 7 of us. We can defeat you.
My powers have grown since our last encounter.
Show yourself, Makuta.
Shadows are everywhere. And where they are, so am I.
We're not gonna wait around for you to kill us. We're gonna fight!
So unwise.
Let's make short work of this.
Careful. We only have 1 shot at this.
I have returned to take what is rightfully mine.
The responsibility of ruling over the Matoran was Matanui's. It was never yours.
Ruling over is a point of view. Our world must be rebuilt.
Wait for it.
Wait for what?
Just keep him talking.
Come on, what are they waiting for?
You're too late, old kid.
I'll kill you!
This isn't working!
Keep it up, Lewa! Keep it up!
But it's not working!
It will! Don't worry, it will!
Hahli, press the button!
What button?
The button that activates the war platform! Bring the monument down! Brace yourself!
Time is mended. The spell of the Mask of Time has been broken. You know what that means, don't you, Takua?
Look, the Makuta!
Without the Mask of Time's power, they must return back to where they came. And so we must also return.
You're leaving us?
I'm afraid so, my little friend.
You've truly restored your former honor, Tahu.
You as well, my brother.
Nuparu, didn't we destroy those pillars?
Yeah, we did.
Jaller! What's happening?
Don't believe it.
I'm not the only one seeing this, am I don't understand. You vanished.
The simplest of answers is often the hardest to find when it's so obvious.
Wait, what?
Don't you see? The Makuta was slain this day, and when the Mask of Time was broken, he returned to the time frame he came from.
Still dead.
Exactly. When he returned dead to the past, history was changed.
So that means...
The battle we fought on this day never happened.
But if the battle never happened, does that mean Jaller and Matoro were still...
Takua?
Jaller! Matoro, you're alive! But you died! Both of you!
Well, I'm pretty sure I didn't. Takua, are you feeling okay?
Neither of them have any remembrance of the night's events.
What of us? Will we remember?
Only in our memories, Chronicler. It no longer exists in our world.
So this is it? It's over?
Yes.
That's an amazing story.
Don't you believe us?
Of course I do. It's just hard to understand.
I guess it would be. I can't quite wrap my own mind around it. So what will we do now? If the wars we've been through have never happened, then there's really no need of Toa.
No, Hahli. If I've learned anything from this experience, it's that there will always be need for the Toa. I'm staying alongside my brothers and sister. It's a Toa's duty and destiny to stand united and protect the Matoran from harm. So it was, so it is, so it will be. I must go now to be with them.
I always knew you had a sense of duty. Deep down. Takua! Goodbye.
For now, Jaller.
In times of great struggle, you learn the true value of life. But it's here that our story ends. It is now up to you to make new stories. For just like the Toa have their duty to protect, the Chronicler also has a duty to record the present so that future generations may know our past.